that's it for her. And so a couple other minor supporting characters. I had a kid was in the hospital, the first painting, and I couldn't figure out how to work it in, you know, when we make the Penis Man movie, because it would be really, and I don't want to do it. It's just tasteless, I think, very well distasteful. So I did that because usually there's always the child that looks up at the hero, but in this case, probably not a good idea. This is not a hero that should be looked up at, I don't think. Or is it? I have no idea. So, again, I think it was Bart. So, I'd like to give credit where credit is due. And he suggested that the little character be a midget, and that would get around this age problem that I'm having in the plot. So I made this little character called Little Dick as the sidekick, Little Dick Sidekick. That's his name. And he's just a small person, and he's a little bit ambiguous, so when he gets by himself and or with Penis Man, within, you know, in a fight with a villain, he makes the villain question, you know, their orientation. So he's very good about doing that, and that is a really positive superpower because it creates a distraction for the villain, and the villain's not exactly sure, you know, how do you handle this in a politically correct way. First of all, it's very difficult for the villain in these days to, you know, to deal with things, you know, the way they should be dealt with, apparently. And so it takes a lot of time and energy, and while he's trying to figure out what he is and how to deal with and all of that, Penis Man can kick his ass. And the other supporting character, which hasn't actually appeared in any paintings yet, is Vasectomy Man. And Vasectomy Man came about when there was the spermicide canon was suggested that you could, you know, could deal with anyone with that, any male with that, and that would be the end of whatever they were up to, you know. But I thought the spermicide canon would have no effect on Vasectomy Man. So you've got Vasectomy Man here, and he's got his little costume on with the red scissors and this like red collared part of his outfit there, right there over his private parts. And he carries scissors with him. So, and he carries this little piece of, you know, testicle that comes, you know, they cut out that little tube. He's got like, it's probably a facsimile tube, because the real one would probably dry up pretty quickly and be useless. So he's got a facsimile tube. So just appearing in front of any other superhero except for Penis Man, because he's got proton sperm blood running through his veins, you can understand how any other superhero would just like run away immediately, because Vasectomy Man has got a pair of scissors, and here's the results of what he can do to you. It's very frightening. So that leads us to the new painting for today. It's Penis Man episode number 2 painting. And this is the follow-up. He's in the hospital, and it's approaching 4 hours, and you know, because again, the commercial, you go over the 4 hours, something really horrible is going to happen, so that, and nobody really understands what that's going to be. But to resolve the issue, you somehow need to aspirate the penis, right? I mean, it's on the internet. You can find it on your own. So that it's in the mad rush. Like they have 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I don't know what it is. There's a doctor there. He manages to. I said it would have to be super science, and it is. He cobbles together a machine out of cryogenics laboratory there, so they've got like really cold stuff. And there happened to be a farmer driving by with a milking machine in the back of his truck. They stop him, and they get the milking machine, and they hook it all together into this giant prop. That there's a sex toy shop across the street, and there's a giant prop in the window of like one of those vacuum pumps. So they take that, and they put that all together with some kind of like tank, holding tank, and lights, and you know, probably, you know, radiation, some isotopes in there or something. So the whole idea is to like cool it down and aspirate it with this giant, you know, high-tech super science machine. And that's basically what's going on there. So you've got the doctor, because he has 20 minutes to put this together. I mean, he doesn't want to go over 4 hours, and I don't think he knows what happens after 4 hours either, but he knows something's going to happen, because he's worried about the release, especially with Penis Man, because if something happens, the world could be in danger because of the, you know, potential explosion of, you know, whatever. And so he's saying that to the nurse. What about, you know, who knows what the release will be like, but the nurse, you know, she looks pretty hot, so he's looking at her. But she's not a real nurse, because she came from the set from Harry Dick set, the porn set. So she's actually, he thinks she's a nurse, and he's pretty happy that she's there, but she's really just a fake nurse because she's a porn nurse. And you got little Dick sidekick. He's here. He's holding. He says, "Oh God," you know. He's like worried about Penis Man, and he's holding Penis Man's short. And Penis Man says, "Just be careful of my shorts." He's very vain about his costume, so worried about that. And I hadn't done a drawing of Papaya Man. So Papaya Man, you get to see the whole suit, and basically there's a suit, and he has a big tank strapped to his back full of black jizz, which goes into the costume and shoots out. And he's got a little pouch on the side of this utility belt here, and the pouch is full of his alcohol handy wipes because it's just, you know, the thing he has to do, he's not very comfortable with, and he likes to constantly wipe his hands. And then because this, and there's his wife, she's there, she's worried, prego woman there, she's like, can't they just hack it off? Worthless. So even though she's worried, she can't get over her own bitterness. Even in this instance where Penis Man is about ready to, you know, either destroy the world or die, she can't get over it for one instance. It's really sad. And then, just to cap it off, because of the huge mess that this can make if it fails, even if it succeeds, what are they going to do with this giant 100-gallon tank of whatever is going to come out of Penis Man? The EPA shows up. The government, the state has to get into everything, and he doesn't like it. Of course he doesn't like it. He's going to fine the hospital, fine Penis Man. He's going to make these people pay one way or another just for his, if nothing else, just to cover his day rate, right? And there you go. So at the bottom, it's like have that little cartoon thing where it says, "Can Penis Man's over 4-hour stiffy be stopped at time? What will the EPA guy do with the leftovers? Will the nurse get to rub down Penis Man with baby oil?" And that's why she's here, hoping that she'll get a chance, because the work during the day, she's recovered from it, and she's wanting more of the same. Can't wait for the next day's shoot. So there you go. I hope you're no more afraid now when you click the clicky thing, and come on back. Apparently there'll be more in the series. Penis Man. Thanks, folks.